Welcome back. Tonight, we're diving into some really powerful lessons on faith, resilience, and what it really takes to change. These are insights drawn from the recitations during the 10th night of Tarweeh, the special prayers in Ramadan. We're going to be looking at some incredible stories from 3 chapters of the Quran: Yusuf, Rod, and Ibrahim.
So let's just jump right in with a question that honestly, all of us have to face at some point, right? When life hits you with its toughest tests. I mean, when you feel like you're at your absolute breaking point, how do you find that strength to just keep going?
Well, the Quran gives us some incredible roadmaps through the lives of the prophets. And there are a few stories quite as compelling as the one about Prophet Yusuf. It's really a masterclass in how to handle injustice with true grace.
Just look at this timeline of his life. It was just one unbelievable trial after another, wasn't it? I mean, betrayed by his own family, sold into slavery, and then wrongly thrown in prison. But, and this is the amazing part, look where it all ends up. Not just in a position of power, but with the capacity, the strength to actually forgive the very people who started it all.
So what's the big lesson for us here? His story completely flips our idea of patience and forgiveness on its head, right? These aren't about being weaker, just letting things happen to you. No way. They're actually your superpowers. They are the tools you use to rise above injustice and completely change your own situation.
Okay, now let's turn to the story of Prophet Ibrahim. This takes that theme of resilience and cranks it up a notch, all the way to what you could call ultimate, unshakable faith. I mean, can you even imagine a harder test? You get a command from God to sacrifice your own son, the person you love most. It's a test that goes beyond all human logic and emotion. And yet, what's so incredible is that both father and son submitted completely, no questions asked. And that right there, that's the heart of what true faith really is. It's not always about needing to understand the why behind everything. It's about that deep, absolute trust in the bigger picture, even when, especially when, it makes absolutely no sense to us.
Okay, so we've got these amazing examples of patience from Yusuf and faith from Ibrahim. But how do we, get that? How do we make that kind of belief real in our own lives? Well, the Quran gives us this beautiful, simple parable to help us picture it.
And this is just brilliant. The Quran describes this good word, the core belief in one God, or Tawheed, using a powerful metaphor. It's not some floating, abstract concept. It's pictured as a living, breathing thing. A strong, healthy tree with roots that go deep into the ground and branches that stretch all the way up to the sky. It's stable. It's alive.
And this comparison here really drives the point home, doesn't it? On one side, you've got faith, this strong, sturdy tree, deep roots, reaching for the sky, totally solid. But then you look at the other side, disbelief, and it's like a weak little shrub. You could practically knock it over with a puff of air. It just shows you the difference between something that lasts and something that's, well, temporary and fragile.
So you've got these powerful stories, you've got this amazing parable of the tree, and they're all pointing to the exact same thing. They lead us to one really profound and actually very practical idea about how we can make real change happen, not just for ourselves, but for everyone around us. And here it is, this verse from Surah Rad. Honestly, if you take away just one thing today, let it be this. The message couldn't be clearer. God won't change a people's condition until they first change what is inside themselves. Think about that. The power, the starting point, is with us. This really ties it all together, Whether you're aiming for the kind of patience Yusuf had, or the deep faith of Ibrahim, or you're trying to grow that strong tree of belief, the lesson is identical every single time. The change has to start on the inside. It's an inside job, through and through. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. If the key to changing everything around you is actually inside of you, what's your first step going to be? What's that one small internal change in how you think or a habit you have that you can start with on your own journey?